confidential tax forms, medical records, credit card offers with your name pre-printed on them. Maybe an old credit card that has expired but still has an active number on it. Checks that you miswrote and you need to throw away because you can't deposit them. This is what it's all about. Craig Smith is here with Royal's Micro-Cut Shredder with a 7-gallon pull-out basket. That's right.
Shredding.
Holds 7 gallons of paper shreds. Good to have you back, sir.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you. I have a shredder in my home.
Okay.
I shred my mail probably weekly because I'm always getting these crazy credit card offers and all this other business that I don't want to just toss in the trash.
Yes.
Because any number of people go through your garbage, because once the garbage hits the curb, it's public property.
That's Dumpster Diver 101 right there.
You better believe it. And if somebody can get a hold of one of those credit card offers with your name on it, well, they can intercept it when it comes to your house, and then they can start using it on your dime.
I know, and most people just do this. They take it and they tear it in half and they say, oh, I'll just throw it away. That's not the way you save your information. That's not the way you protect yourself. Shredding it with a micro shredder, we're going to show you the difference between a micro shredder and a traditional shredder, is going to obliterate all of that data, keep yourself, all your information just between you and the bottom of that shredder right there.
And I will tell you also, I'll take that list from you for a moment.
All right, go ahead.
Canceled checks, medical statements, credit card statements, outdated tax information, your social security number, utility statements, insurance statements, junk mail, balance transfer checks. Oh, those are fun. What if someone uses one of those to pay their bills on your dime?
That's nice, and especially this time of year as well, David. It's back to school time, so you're filling out those physicals for the kids, all those sign-up forms for the different activities they're going to be involved in. They're entering a new school. That's a whole nother batch of forms, which your social security number could be on, your spouse's social security number, your address, all that information. Think of it this way. If you don't want everybody out there to have the information, doing this is not going to get the job done. Putting it through a shredder, that's the way you make sure that nobody's going to see that data. And with a micro shredder like this, it takes up to 12 pages at once. This is a great way to protect yourself.
And holds up to 7 gallons of shredded paper in the bottom. I will tell you this is on 5 easy payments, but I said a good news, bad news story. Good news is we have 5 easy payments. Bad news is goes away end of day.
Okay.
So you want to get yours now. We have color choices for you as well. And this is going to be available for you in the black, which we have. No, this is not black.
It's the silver up top.
This is the silver. Then I've got it for you in the red. This is limited, only 150 of these to go around. Here it is in the black in the middle. And then on the end, I've got it for you in the green. And I have fewer than 100 left in the green. This 5 easy payment plan goes away end of day today. Get this home, plug it in, you're ready to roll. Craig, why do you have your phone on the shredder?
That's good. That's a good question, because this MC1205 from Royal actually has a built-in USB port. When I first talked to the people at Royal, I'm thinking, why do I need a USB port on my shredder? What the heck am I possibly going to charge? But then you think about it, all the stuff that you're plugging in around your office, well, the paper shredder is going to take up one of those outlets. So now you can charge your phone, you can charge your tablet, you just use the USB cable that already comes with your device, and now you can simply charge your phone or your tablet and place it on top of the shredder. It has a built-in groove right here as well that will hold phones and tablets, so it's not taking up that extra outlet space in an office.
Craig, let's go through the evolution of shredding.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to have a party right now.
All right.
There it is, the old school way, right there. That's the old straight line shredding. So when shredders first came out, this is the way a lot of people did their shredding. And we've seen it in movies and stuff like that, where they put the pieces of paper back together.
And tape them back together.
Yeah, we can see the identity of the person. That's the old school way of doing it. And this is called crosscut shredding right here. This is the green, which a lot of people out there still use the crosscut shredding. The problem with this, David, is that you can see that's still a substantial strip of information that you can have there. So that's cross-cut shredding. You can still see possibly a social security number, a phone number, bank account number, something like that. What Royal has done, this is called micro shredding. And this is where we're really obliterating that information. So not just cross-cut, but micro-cut. This is where you really blast through whatever that paper may contain. And I'll actually take one of the cross-cut and take a piece of the micro cut and kind of show you side by side. That's what we're looking at there. That's a substantial difference that you get. There's the cross cut in the green. I just dropped into the bowl there by mistake. Let's get it back there. There's the green cross cut, and then you can see the little pieces here of the micro cut. The more you cut the piece of paper, that means it's harder and harder to see what was actually on that piece of paper. That's why you want to make that jump up to a micro-cut shredder to really protect your information.
And we're getting so many offers. Just this morning, I was shredding credit card offers that I got. My bank will send me something and say, oh, David, apply for this credit card, and we'll give you a great interest rate, blah, 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 blah. I don't need it. I got enough credit cards. But I don't want to take that credit card offer that has my name pre-printed on it and just toss it in the garbage can. Maybe you got old canceled checks you need to be able to get rid of, but you need to shred them, not just rip them up. A lot of us think, well, if I get out a pair of scissors, I can take care of this. Well, you're going to be there an awfully long time, and chances are very good you're not going to end up getting it as finely shredded as you'll do here. Got an old credit card? Maybe the expiration date is old, but the number still works.
And how about when you check in and out of a hotel now, they don't give you the keys anymore, they give you the card. Guess what? That still can have information on there too. So anything that you're using, all this stuff laying around, don't break out the scissors and try to cut through this. Just simply pop it in the shredder. Again, anything that's going to have your information on it, anything that's going to have any of your data that you don't want out there for everybody in the world to see, just pop it in the shredder and that's going to get rid of it for you.
Now, this is the silver. I also have it in the red. The red is right in front of me. In the middle is the black. But if you want the green, I have fewer than 2 dozen left to go around to the green. And when that green sells out, we'll take it away. Why don't we pull the drawer out here if we can? I want everyone to see just how much this is going to hold.
That's your 7-gallon drum right there. I'll put that right there on the front of the table.
Now, look here inside.
Yeah, we've been shredding.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys, you had an overhead. Sorry about that.
Throughout the whole presentation there. And another advantage of the micro cut, David, as opposed to the cross cut, it's actually going to be able to store more stuff in the bottom of that drum. So you won't have to open it nearly as often. And that just created, it looks like confetti for the birthday party with all the colorful sheets we have
we'll send this to Times Square for New Year's Eve. There you go. All right, perfect. Look at that.
Yeah, that's your 7-gallon drum. It also has the caster wheels on the bottom too, so I can roll this around. We put the wheels on the bottom, obviously, because people don't want to use their shredder all the time, all day. You can roll this underneath the desk and then roll it out when you want to shred. I typically do my shredding every day. When the mail comes up, I typically have 2 or 3 things every day that come in the mail. Some kind of offer from a credit card, some kind of offer from a bank, something along those lines that has my information on it. I just shred it right away.
That Times Square analogy really applies here. If you had a credit card offer that came in the mail, would you go to the tallest building in Times Square, open the window, and just throw it outside?
Probably not.
Let it filter down into the street and let anybody or everybody just have access to it, and then go and apply for a credit card in your name? Of course not. But if you throw something away in your garbage can, you might as well be doing that, because once it hits the curb or makes it to the landfill, any number of people can go after it. This is, and these people do not care about smelly surroundings. No, they do not. No, they do not.
No, you brought the great point. As soon as it hits the curb, in most towns out there, as soon as it's on the curb, if it's in the can, it's free access to anybody. So people can legally go into your dumpster and dig through your information. I was surprised to find that out, but that is the case. So if you really want to protect it, shred it up right there. And that way no one's going to be able to see all your information.
No one's going to be able to find what I wrote on this card once I put it through the shredder.
I can't believe you said that about Christopher Joyce. Oh, my goodness.
I would not say it to his face. That's why I wrote it down.
Okay, good.
Okay. This is 5 Easy Payments, but Easy Pay does go away end of the day. Oh, we do have an update. So here is silver. We have red. I have fewer than 4 dozen now left in the red. In the middle is the black. 400 left in the black. Craig, can you roll that green away?
Green is gone, huh?
Green has sold out. It is gone. Keanu will take that for us. Take it here. So this is awesome. You've got a great opportunity to pick this up tonight. Don't miss out on it. We've got great color choices. Yes, there's a USB charging port there. That just means if you're taking up a plug in your home office to plug this in, but you still need to charge a phone, we're going to help you do that. So it really is a nice extra added feature. Please don't miss out on this, because Easy Pay will go away end of day today. We've already sold out of one color. Another color, we only have a few dozen left. And the other 2 are going to go quickly after that. Get yours now while you can. Top finds are those really important items that we think are must-haves in your home. This is certainly one of those. Let's welcome Jan in Florida. Hi, Jan. Good evening.
Oh, you are. How you doing?
We're doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm so excited. I knew that the shredder was going to be one of the items, so I was waiting for that, and I have ordered my new shredder in the silver.
Good for you. I tell you what, these just become so invaluable now with so much information being sent to us through the mail and so much sensitive information in our homes. You can't be too careful.
You are exactly right, David. And let me tell you, I go through my mail diligently every day, and sometimes my old shredder gets too hot and it takes a break. So I have to wait until it cools down to continue shredding, but I want this new micro shredder. I think that'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to make party confetti out of your old bank statements and medical records.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to be able to read that.
No, thank goodness, and I don't want anybody reading my mail or anything else.
Exactly right. Well, Jan, I'm so glad we had your color for you. These are going quickly tonight. And did you use that Easy Pay tonight, Jan?
No, David, I just got just a one-time shot.
Okay, well, that's fine, too. It's there if you need it, but if you don't, that's okay, too. We're just glad you got the shredder you needed.
Me too, and thank you for having it on, and I'm glad that I have gotten to talk with you, David.
Well, the pleasure is all mine. Craig and I wish you and yours a very happy rest of your summer, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Jan.
Good night.
Bye-bye. So many people taking advantage of this now. Almost 1,000 of these are gone. Oh, okay. So we've got the silver.
Yes.
We have the black. But red just sold out.
Red's gone now.
Red is now gone. Let me send that this way. Thank you, Chuck.
We're down to just two.
And then there were two. Let's review the history of shredding. When shredders first came out, they created these strips. You know, you've seen those old movies where everyone's trying to shred files and then someone goes back and just tapes them all back together, right? So this was the early shredder. Then they got a little smarter and did cross-cutting. But then you still had pieces large enough to where you could conceivably read some private information.
See that right there?
We go from that to the micro shred.
Yeah, this is micro cut and just totally obliterating all those pieces of information. And think about all those documents that you have. I know this time of year, I'm thinking about the forms I'm filling out for my daughters, medical forms for this league, medical forms for this after-school program, then the medical forms for something else with social security numbers and addresses, all that information, and you get a copy of it. You don't want to have that floating around, especially just tearing it in half and throwing it in the trash. This is what we've been shredding throughout the course of this presentation.
Look how big this is. This is
7-gallon bin right
gallons.
there. 7 gallons, yes.
And you know what? My issue with shredders in the past, and quite honestly, the one I have at home is not this one. I wish mine were this big. I find that it ends up bogging down because I forget to empty it. Or who am I kidding? I'm too lazy to empty it. And so then I find that I'm having to take it out. And then when I take it out, it goes boof and goes everywhere, right?
That's why we have the see-through little window here on the front.
You can see when it's getting full, which is great.
We're nowhere close on this shredder here, but as it starts to go up, you'll notice you'll be able to see the shreddings through the window there, so you'll know exactly when to empty it.
So let's update you now and tell you what we've got going on. We started our show with over 1,500 of these. In the black down below, 250 remain, and in the silver, 275 remain. So if we're doing the math there, we've now taken orders in this show for over 900. So lots and lots of you making this choice. Please remember the Easy Pay does expire end of day today, and we're getting perilously close to the end of day, particularly if you live on the East Coast.
Yes, we are.
So definitely be on the line. This is E230440. Thank you so much, Craig Smith. We're going to see you a little later. Actually, before we let you go, let's point out that we've got Apple's MacBook Air. In about 10 minutes' time, we're going to talk about this 13-inch laptop, which is pretty awesome.
It is.
Look at that.
We're going to have some more fun.
6 easy payments, but we do have a 12-month financing option if you use your Q card. So be sure and stick around for that. We're about 10 minutes away from that. All right. So we've got more coming up at Home with David. I believe when we come back, we're ironing. Oh, we're ironing and steaming and getting all perfect up in here. But in the meantime, this Saturday night, we're pretty excited about our Beauty Awards show. Is this correct? Beauty Awards, Saturday night. Customer Choice Beauty Awards. There's going to be a lot of beautiful things happening on Saturday night.
I'm not invited to that one, but I'll be watching.
Nor am I. But let's check it out.
We love hearing what you have to say about your favorite beauty brands. It's all about beauty and about you during our Beauty Hall mini-series, tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern and tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on QVC. Also catch it tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on QVC 2. Then be sure to tune in as we highlight some of the QVC Customer Choice Beauty Awards nominees all day Saturday during Customer Choice Beauty on QVC.